It was a moment of redefining capabilities, hopes, progress, and proofs that competence has no gender, as the Lafarge initiative of Women on Wheels program produced heavy truck drivers equipped with advanced driving safety and customer skills, positioning them for success in the logistic industry. Speaking at the event, the Gombe State Governor Alhaji Mohamed Inuwa Yahya, represented by his deputy Dr. Manasseh Daniel Jato, said the initiative will serve as a lifeline for the trainees, thereby adding value to the socio-economic growth of the society, noting that women are more committed to their assigned responsibilities.
Thank Lafarge for this initiative, for bringing barriers that have no rationale. In good time, however, let me convey the greetings, the goodwill, and the well wishes of His Excellency, Mohamed Inuwa Yahya, the Governor, the government, and the entire residents of Gombe State for delving into a new way of solving poverty.
While urging the trainees to carry out their duties diligently, the Deputy Governor charged Lafarge to live up to its corporate social responsibility to its host community for them to feel the impact of the natural resources abound in their community. In a speech, the Managing Director of Lafarge Africa PLC, Ibrahim Aminu, explained that aside from the 15 females who undertook a 6-month training, 5 males were also trained, bringing the total number to 20.
At Ashaka, we have embraced this vision to ensure our operations reflect diversity and talent of our surrounding communities.
The Managing Director revealed that the Women on Wheels training was introduced 7 years ago by Lafarge to bridge gender gap in the transportation profession for inclusive workforce. In a remark, the Logistic Director of Lafarge Africa, Mr. Osaze Agatishe, applauded the 15 females for their resilience and determination in acquiring the skills and truck driving of the Lafarge Women on Wheels Institute, a development that erased the beliefs that the heavy truck driving is a profession meant only for the male gender. Also speaking, the Chief Executive Officer of Lafarge, Lola Alade Akinyemi, disclosed that presently Lafarge is working assiduously to expand its cement production capacity to 2 million tons before the end of the year 2026 for value change. He also said the training of the 15 female drivers in Ashaka, Lafarge now has trained 113 female heavy truck drivers spread across its company within Nigeria to strengthen its transportation network across the country. In their separate contributions, the sector commandant of the Federal Road Safety Commission, FRSC, Mr. Samuel Kaura, and the Health, Safety and Environmental Director Lafarge, Rachel Ezimbuikwe, urged the graduates to reflect on the training they have received to ensure their safety and to avoid road crash. Commenting, the Emir of Funakai, Alhaji Yakubu Mohammed Kwaranga, stressed the need for the increased enrollment of both genders in the Heavy Truck Driving Institute to reduce the index of unemployment among the youths. Some of the female truck drivers interviewed, including Dorcas Sagai and Judith Bakar, expressed delight over the rare opportunity given to them by Lafarge to improve on their living standards. The event featured presentation of prizes to the 3 best performing graduates and a display by the Gombe State Cultural Troupe. Dixon Kale for GMC News.
In his farewell message, Dr. Habu Dahiru expressed appreciation to the state government, health workers, and development partners for their support throughout his service. He also asked for forgiveness from colleagues and staff, acknowledging shared challenge and collaborative effort during his time in office. He highlighted key achievements recorded under his leadership to include improved access to healthcare delivery services and strengthened responses to public health challenges. He urged staff of the ministry to remain professional and sustain the gains recorded in the health sector.
Established should be sustained or even improved upon better than what I had envisaged or what I am doing. Constant knock from my principal. Get this done, have this. Because he is a go-getter. He is the person who, during his electioneering campaign, went round, had his diary, took responsibility there and then. I said, when I'm elected as a governor, I promise I'll provide ABC for you.
Receiving the handover note, the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Lawan Bala, reassured of continuity of policies and programs, pledging to work closely with stakeholders to further strengthen health care delivery in the state. In the goodwill messages, representatives of health agencies and development partners described Dr. Abu Dahiru as a mentor, father, figure, and motivator, noting that his leadership style will be remembered for its inclusiveness and commitment. They wish him success in his future endeavors and encourage him to keep his doors open for continued guidance. Speaking on behalf of the staff of the ministry, staff officer of the ministry, popularly called as Mami, prayed for God's protection and successes for the outgoing commissioner in his future endeavors. Also, the outgoing commissioner for Commerce, Trade and Industry, Alhaji.
As the MC has said, we are here to celebrate an icon who is our mentor. I think he has mentored even those that are our seniors.
For its inclusiveness and commitment, they wish him success in his future endeavors and encourage him to keep his doors open for continued guidance. Speaking on behalf of the staff of the ministry, staff officer of the ministry, popularly called as Mami, prayed for God's protection and successes for the outgoing commissioner in his future endeavors. Also, the outgoing commissioner for Commerce, Trade and Industry, Alhaji Mohammed Nasiru Aliyu, officially handed over the affairs of the ministry to the Director of Administration and Finance, Mr. Dimas Damaikudi Kontans. The commissioner appeals to the people to continue supporting Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya and in his effort to position Gombe State as a major business hub in the Northeast. He also sought for forgiveness from staff and colleagues, acknowledging any shortcomings during his tenure and calling for continued prayers and support for his future endeavors. In their goodwill messages from Directors of Administration and Finance, Mr. Dimas Damaikudi Kontans, business organizations, captains of industry, and party stakeholders, including representatives from All Progressive Congress in Yamaltu, that is APC chairman of Gwani Shingawade. All describe him as a humble, generous, and appreciable leader who maintains strong relationship across sector and pledge continuous support for his future engagements. Highlights of both ceremonies included the signing of handover documents and the presentation of award in recognition of meritorious service. For GMC News, Balkis Viviloktu reporting.
some of the projects that we are able to achieve together as a team. First of all, the provision of 15 unit of 50 kVA through a special intervention from
The sector commandant attributed the decline in road crashes to increased public enlightenment on the need to obey traffic rules, particularly during peak travel periods.
On their way as they are going, because mostly during this Easter period, people travel to see their loved ones and also to celebrate the Good Friday and Easter Monday. Within that period, we have surge in traffic volumes on our way, and in which we make that arrangement in order to ensure that we get very minimum level of road traffic crashes.
He urged motorists to adopt responsible driving habits, assuring that the Corps will sustain its awareness campaigns to ensure safer roads.
Traffic rules, they're just there in order to guide the behaviors of the road users, so that everybody adopts the culture of a safer road. Because once there is no road, definitely there is going to be chaos. Just like Thomas Hope have said, it will now have become a state of confusion. And that is why laws are there. And if laws are there, definitely those laws need to be enforced. And that is to ensure that there is stability, there is peace, everybody travels without any hitches along his own way.
Mr. Samson Kaura also called on critical stakeholders to support the Corps in educating the public on the importance of obeying traffic rules for a safer society. Muhammad Ibrahim Pantami, GMC News.